Alright guys, well I finally got them. Got my speckled butter beans that I've been so longing for. We done put 1 bushel up, and one product I have got to rave on are these collapsible straighteners. You can pick them up on Amazon. They come out like that, and they go in like that, so that way you can put whatever in it. They can handle high heat, about anything you toss at them. That's what I've been using for these, and I'll be sure to put a link in the description in this video. Alright, well, we're going to get started with how to blanch them, wash them, put them up. To begin with, before we start washing them, I'm going to go ahead and get my water boiling to blanch them. Now, of course, when you boiling something, you don't fill it all the way up. You're probably going to fill it about maybe halfway. Alright, that's for that pot. And get some water going in this pot. And the thing is, to saving time, going ahead and getting the water boiling while I'm sitting here washing the beans, getting them ready. So that way, whenever the beans are washed, they're right ready to go straight into the pot for blanching. And you want to blanch them for about, say, 8 minutes. Now when you go to put them in, you're going to want to be very careful because they can splash back and, well, burn you. Alright, well, let me go ahead and turn these up on high. Now it's time for the fun part, and that's actually getting these suckers washed. So, catch y'all in just a second. Get me something here to set on the stove, and before I start, wash my paws. See if I can make the trash can. Boom, got it. Although that I do wash my hands, I always like to wear gloves as well, especially when I'm dealing with raw meat. But with this, you know, it's trying to keep the food clean. Alright. I was just talking about these. Put this over here. Alright, I was just talking about these here, where these strainers, take it, push it in, makes a nice little bowl. Take it and just easily put it up there. Then take the second one. Just take it and overlap that one a little bit. And boom, you can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Alright. Okay. So, let's get them opened up. And poured into the strainers. Now, as I get these washed, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take them, put them in this bowl here, and this pot here, and then whenever that's up to a raging boil, take them and stick them in there and let them blanch for 8 minutes. So let's start the boiling process of washing them. Thankfully for you, I'll time lapse this little part. Alright, now just waiting for the pots to come to a greater boil, and we'll get them suckers on in there. You can see that pot right there's got a purple tinge to it. No, that ain't the camera, or that ain't your TV. That's actually from where we just got done blanching a bushel a while ago. When speckled butter beans are cooked, they give off a purplish hue like that right there, and that's kind of what you're seeing right there. So that ain't the camera or your TV, or you ain't seeing things. That's actually purple from the other beans. But like I said, I'm going to wait for this here to come up to a raging boil, and then we'll drop the beans in there. I'll kind of time lapse it a little bit, so me sitting here and literally watching water boil. Alright, well, I'll catch y'all then. Alright, I think that's had enough of a boil. So, let's start adding them in. Like I said, you need to be very careful not to get splashed or burnt. Alright. Alright, we're going to sit here and let these blanch and boil for about 8 minutes. Just keep an eye and make sure it don't boil over. And then from there we'll put them back in the strainers and cool them off. Alexa, set the timer for 8 minutes.
8 minutes, starting now.
Alright. For me, it's going to be 8 minutes. For y'all, it's going to be 8 seconds. See y'all then. stop. Alright, well, it has been 8 minutes. And they are ready for the cool down process. Alright, now if you ain't, it's recommended when you starting the cooling process that you use ice. But if you ain't got ice, this is one of the ways you can do it right here. Now like I said, these strainers, they can well handle the heat from something like this. So just take it and carefully pour it in. Go ahead and get some water running on this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it up. Put this one on this side and this one on this side. Alright. And you're going to want to get them cooled down as fast as you can to stop the cooking process. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and slap on some more gloves, and I'm going to turn them by hand. Alright. Now be cautious, these they can be hot. They are hot. You just take them and try to get them cooled down as fast as you can to stop the cooking process. Alright, now I'm just going to take some paper towels to cover them, sit there and let them rest, finish cooling down before I go and bag them up and put them in the freezer. Alright. I'll catch y'all in just a little bit when these finish cooling, and we'll, like I said, get them bagged up and put up in the freezer and have us a mess to eat later on. And we're back. Now that they're cooled comes the fun part of bagging them up and putting them in the freezer. Now these are proportions that we eat. Now the proportions what you eat could be different, so you can proportion it how you want to. But this is how we choose to proportion it for us. what we would usually eat. But go ahead and get that done. Get them in the freezer. Get it out of the way. Luckily for y'all, I'll do a little thing called time lapse. But for me, it's probably going to take a while. So, catch y'all when I finish. And that's how it's done. And we are done. I'm going to get these put up in the freezer so I can have me a fine meal in the next following days. This video was kind of first. I was kind of ain't used to doing this type of stuff. So if you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Consider subscribing. And I'll catch y'all later on.